Hi, I'm Layla.
And I'm Riley.
Asphalt Legends Unite is finally out.
That's right.
Riley, what do you think is the first thing to do after downloading it?
What's that? Is it to play the tutorial?
No, it's to set up the controls. Don't be silly and take it seriously or I'll put vegetable oil in your hands so.
It's exquisitely annoying, so don't do it.
So I'm going to explain how to adjust the control settings. This time, I'm going to explain how to adjust the control settings for tilt to steer on a mobile device. Here's how it works.
First, for those who have played the previous version of this game, right?
That's right. I think you already have your own feeling, so I don't think you need to watch this video to set up your own settings. And the second one and the following ones are for people who are doing manual operation for the first time. There's a timestamp in the summary section, so just skip to the part you want to see.
Okay, got it. So let's get started.
As you probably know by now, you can play the game basically the same way you played Asphalt 9.
Are the steering sensitivity the same?
Yes, it feels the same. There might be some fine-tuning required, but I don't think it will be that much different. So I don't think you'll need to watch much of the video ahead. However, if you are having trouble adjusting the sensitivity, it might be helpful.
If you are interested, please continue watching. When you first start playing, you're not used to manual control, right?
Yes, that's true. So after you think, I got a good time and then, when I try to play with touch drive, the time is faster with touch drive and I get depressed.
It's very understandable.
But I still prefer manual control. It gives you more freedom and the time is faster in the end. So I made a video of the difference from touch drive. For some reason, the video was made in Asphalt 9.
Why?
The car I used was ranked DSE Tense, which was a great help to all of us. By the way, it is a fully upgraded 1976.
The location is the city by the bay in San Francisco. The left side is touch drive on and the right side is off.
I tried to keep the difference in the game as small as possible, but there are differences, so please forgive me. On the right side, I am going faster due to the difference in curves. On the right side, I intentionally took advantage of this and made the air time a little bit longer.
But it was within the margin of error.
On the right side, I took a little bit of air time in the corner here to accelerate. I can hook a turn here and get air time, but I couldn't do it with this car.
From here on, the course you're running on the left side and the right side are different.
I will run the courses I can't select on touch drive. By the way, you can barrel roll the jumps here on the right side, but I gave it up because it was too difficult for this car. On the left side you will hit the wall after landing, so I took care not to slow down a bit with perfect nitro.
You should have used orange nitro instead of perfect nitro at the end of the left side.
Yes, that would have been better.
The time difference is about 2 seconds.
I think people will have different ideas about those 2 seconds. Touch drive can be played consistently, but there is a limit to the time.
On the other hand, there are some people who want to get a consistent time.
Yes, that's right. For those people, I think touch drive is better. However, I recommend manual operation because it is more fun.
That's also important.
That's all I'm going to explain here.
No, wait.
Wait for what?
Asphalt Unite has been released, so you should use Unite to make your videos.
Unite. I thought it would be nice since the results are the same as Asphalt 9. Do you want to see?
Of course.
I took a video in case you want to see it. Just so you know, I'm using an iPhone SE 2nd generation.
What about it?
Check it out and you'll see. Incidentally, this video is less than a day after Asphalt Unite was released. Sorry if anything has changed in future versions.
I guess a lot of things have changed in the look and feel.
Oh yeah, it's the same course by the way.
It doesn't look that different.
Well, so far.
It stops moving.
That's right. The graphics are better this time, so the whole thing is heavier. I just barely made the turn here, though the screen stop affected the operation.
You also stopped at a key point here.
Yes, the jump after that is also affected. I made a slight mistake in my landing position here, but I managed to get a near miss. I managed to get things back to normal around here. After that the screen never stops and it is the same as the previous video.
Does the screen stop when cars are crowded?
Not really, I don't really know the conditions. By the way, this video is one of the few times I took it where the screen stopping was pretty minimal. In the worst case, the screen stopped for more than a second.
That's troubling.
I really wanted to take a side-by-side video with Asphalt Unite, like the one I just did, but I gave up because there was no comparison.
I see.
I'm having trouble with this stoppage phenomenon, and sometimes the repetition of nitro to cancel turns into a spin.
That's a problem. With Layla's phone meager specs, you mean she stops moving?
Well, that's what I mean.
Should you buy a new phone?
I don't know, but isn't this trouble interesting?
You're amazing. I'm sure you'll complain about it later.
I guess I'll just have to wait and see. Oh yeah, wait a second. It stops during replays like this.
That's funny.
I'm done explaining this part.
While playing, it is surprisingly difficult to understand the horizon tilt.
Yes it is. It's much easier to understand when you make a video. Wait a second. Horizon tilt moves the screen horizontally to the ground when the mobile device is tilted like this. Incidentally, the red car on the left has horizon tilt turned off, and the car on the right has it turned on.
Which is better, on or off?
It's a matter of preference. In case you were wondering, I have it off. I don't have a preference one way or the other, so whatever is easier to do is fine with you.
I see.
That's about it here. Now let's get into the actual adjustments. Please consider the adjustment method I'm about to describe as one of many. However, the basic adjustment method will remain the same, so please consider this method as a base.
Steering sensitivity depends on how you hold your hand and the size of the phone.
It also changes with the angle at which you hold the phone. Incidentally, I hold it at a slight angle to the ground as shown in the picture. It's easy to see in other people's videos, but I think this is the most common angle for holding a cell phone. There is another way to hold it perpendicular to the ground, as in the official Asphalt Unite video, so this is also a preference. Now let's make some adjustments. First, run the track of your choice 1 to 3 times with the steering sensitivity set to 60. Then you will think I can run, but it is hard to turn. Next, set the steering sensitivity to 80 and run the same course 1 to 3 times. Then you will think, I don't need to set the sensitivity so high.
What about those who thought the sensitivity is too high the first time they ran the course at 60?
In that case, think of 60 as the maximum, and next time try 40 as the minimum. The important thing here is to recognize that there is your right value between the confirmed values. That way you'll spend less time worrying about I don't know what my correct value is.
I see.
Once you know your proper range, find your operating sensitivity. First, check your reasonable hand inclination, adjust the curve so that it bends within that range. Personally, I think it is better to leave some room for your reasonable inclination as shown in the picture. It is not always possible to play in the same physical condition or posture every time. Let's consider the range of this tolerance and make adjustments. Now let's choose a course. The place should be a course with a large space. The location is in this first part of the. I think this third season is good. Then choose the car with the highest handling value among the cars you have. You turn on this track while drifting. Watch the direction of the car and determine the maximum inclination. You can adjust the sensitivity while driving, so try different things.
By the way, why drift?
Because drifting is the easiest way to see what it looks like. Start with 70, which is halfway between 60 and 80, and adjust by gradually changing the value while doing reasonable leaning.
By the way, is there any reason to adjust from 70?
Because I checked the operating sensitivity of various people and found that most of them were around 70. There have been a few people whose steering sensitivity was 90, but I think this is a rare case.
I see.
After these adjustments are made, we will actually run the course and make further adjustments. From now on, after many runs, if you feel that a lower steering sensitivity might be better, you can just change the value a little.
Layla changed the sensitivity from 75 to 72 to 73.
That's right. I may change it again as I play more.
So it's like adjusting it little by little.
Yes, that's right. If you change the way you hold the device, the steering sensitivity will also change, so please adjust it each time. This concludes the explanation of steering sensitivity. I hope this is helpful to all of you.
If you want, you can watch our other videos too.
Thank you for your watching.